So good day all. So we are going to create a new mini project. So here you can see I have this nice interface. So we will create this counter. When you press decrease or minus sign, on that time it will be count into the minus side, and if you press add or increase button, then after it will count for the increase side. And also when you click reset, on that time it will reset your counter, right? So this is small project. So here we are using JavaScript for the functionality and tree button with the CSS style. So let's implement this one. I'm going to create tree file, one for the HTML index.html, for the CSS style.css, and finally for the JavaScript script.js. So we'll add HTML content first. I'm going to generate boilerplate code. So we'll give title as counter. Then after I'm going to add the division inside the body section. So we'll add one h1 tag with the name counter or number counter, right? So then after I need to show that count value. By default I will set this into 0. We'll give a class name value, but we are going to increase this based on the button, right? If it is increase, we are going to increase. If it is a decrease, we are going to decrease the number. So we'll add tree button. I'm going to create one division and we'll add tree button. So class name will be button decrease, and I'm going to add the button class also. So this one decrease button, that means minus sign. Then after we have button reset, again button for the common attribute. So we'll try reset here, and finally button with the class name button increase. Okay, so we have added tree button minus reset and addition, that means increase. So now we can connect our JavaScript file. So I'm going to connect JavaScript file here. Script src will be /script.js. Then after here we are going to connect our style sheet link css style.css file. Okay, so I'm going to open this inside the live server. Let's see our HTML structure. Then after we can add the CSS for the decoration, right? Now we have this content. We will make this like this one. So for that I'm going to add some CSS first, then after we will move into the JavaScript. Okay, so for the body section, by default margin will be 0, padding will be 0. We are removing default margin and padding from the element. Font family will be, I'm going to use as sans serif. Then after text align will be center. Okay, let's see. Now you can see everything is aligned into the center, right? So then after we have h1 tag, I'm going to increase the font size. Font size will be 4 root element size, right? Then after we have value, that means now by default I have given 0. Font size for this one will be 5 root element size. We'll give 6 root element size. After that I'm going to give style for the button. Before that we will give common style for this tree button. So padding will be 10 px, top and bottom, left and right will be 30 px for each and every button. Now I am going to remove the border and we will add some background color also. So border will be none. Border radius will be 5 px. There will be a margin between button 5 px, and cursor by default will be pointer. And we can increase the font size, right? So I'm going to increase the font size. Size will be 1.2 root element size, and font weight will be bold. Okay, let's see. Now it is somewhat okay, right? So we have button decrease, button reset, and button increase. We will add the style using these classes. So for the button decrease, I'm going to give background color as orange. We'll give orange red. Then button reset, background color will give gray color for this one. Finally, button increase, for this one background color will be green. Okay, let's see. We have given orange red color for the decrease button, increase button with the green color. Now you can see nothing is happening when I click on this button, right? I am clicking but nothing is happening. And also we can add hover effect for this button. When I mouse over on that time, change the font color into white and we'll add some shadow. Shadow 2px. I'm going to give 10px black color. Shadow with 0.5 transparency. You can see there is a shadow, right? So we can add some delay using transition property. Transition will be all 0.3 second linear transition, right? So now you can see there is a delay with this effect, right? Okay, so now we can add the JavaScript for this one. I already connected this file here, script.js file. So I have this button class, so by using this class I can get access all these 3 button and then add button decrease, reset and increase classes. Right, so initially number will be equal to 0. Then after I am going to get the ID of the value will be document.query selector. We have dot value class. By default I have given 0. Constant buttons will be again document.query selector. I'm going to select all 3 button, query select all using dot button class. So button dot for each button I'm going to call the function. Okay, so we will add the event, button dot add event listener. When you click on that time, pass the event. Right, so now we can add the style. Constant styles will be equal to e dot target. So I'm going to get the current target, right? Current target dot class list. Now we have this style variable. By using this one we can add style for this 3 button. So if styles dot contain I'm going to make these styles, otherwise they will be confused. So if styles dot contains button decrease, right? So I have decrease button. So if style dot contains button decrease on that time, num will be minus. Else if styles dot contains button increase on this time, number will be plus. And finally the else part, that means reset part, number will be equal to 0. Number is equal to 0. So value dot text content, we can change this into the number. Okay, let's see. Now we are decreasing the value. I'm going to reset. Now it is 0. I'm going to increase this one. And now I'm going to decrease. So everything is working perfectly. But you can't see the difference, right? So we can add the colors for the negative number. Reset one color, and for the positive number another color, right? Okay, so we'll add color. If number is greater than 0, on that time value dot style dot color will be equal to green. That means for the positive number. Else if so number greater less than 0, on that time value dot style dot color will be equal to red, or we can use red color, right? Okay, finally for the reset color, for this one I'm going to use black color. By default we have black color, then no need to set. Right, so let's see our effect on the website. I'm going to decrease the value. Okay, you can see now color is changed. So we can reset, then it will be it should be a black color, right? So we need to give else part. So value dot style dot color will be black. If it is not greater than or less than 0, that means equal to 0, on that time color will be black. I'm going to increase. You can see we can increase the value, and you can decrease. After it reach the 0, it will be black color. Then if it is less than 0, it will be red color. Okay, so we use this small JavaScript code for this one. Then after this CSS styling, this is small mini project, and this small HTML content. So I will share this as a GitHub file. On the description of the video there will be a link. By using that link you can download this entire project freely, and you can practice. So we will meet with the new project.